Hello, everybody. It's Iris, and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution. Last time we heard, we put Velociraptors, and I just heard one of them caw. We decided, I decided, I guess, I said we were going to try another T-Rex, and we're going to build a lagoon over here, or a herbivore pen for the big guys. I've decided yet. Also, I'm going to say this is probably going to be the last episode we're going to do of this, showing you guys anymore would basically be giving away the entire game. It's a great game, and I encourage all of you guys to look into getting it. It's quite good. We're going to build another Hyperloop, and we're going to probably go over here with Brachiosaurus, the big guys. So, we heard our T-Rex. So actually, let's get the T-Rex thing going right now. So we can get the hatchery moving. This is the T-Rex, right? I think this is her. I heard her roaring, so there she is. So T-Rex. Okay, so that's the female. So let's get a male T-Rex going. So male T-Rex. Traits. It's more social. And let's save and exit and begin the task. Get our specialists on these. There we go. Start the task. You have $35,000, so we only have more than that. We have $54 million. Okay, so let's. Medium food amenity. Let's get that done. Everywhere is covered with the medium food amenity. I guess we could put one right here, right? Yeah. Yeah, because we need the money, right? Okay. Anyways,
our hard work in the background means that the dinosaurs get to be center stage, and that was some hard work right there.
Sure, whatever you say. Okay, so let's get the Hyperloop built. We're going to build it all the way over here. Well, actually, let's build the enclosure first. Okay, so fences. So the buildable area, we're running out of it, basically. So we can build it in many places. I like the area over here. Let's do it over here. All the herbivores are over here, so it just makes sense.
Given all the day-to-day challenges we face, the last thing we need is disease spreading among our dinosaur population. If we ignore this, it'll become a disaster. So let's get it sorted.
Yeah, easy there, buddy, okay?
Additional task.
We'll add it to the list. Understood.
there, and then operations maintenance post as well. Whoops, that's not where you put that.
Confirmed.
Okay, and then pathways. Sneak one through. Okay. Gosh, this is not going well. Okay, let's just... Oh, don't worry, I'll get you a power source. Okay, so now that I've got all that going on, and craziness, not such a need to do power source.
There's nothing more satisfying than taking something off the to-do list. But to get there, you need something on it first. I can help with that.
Closure. So a hatchery.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a velociraptor to the park.
Oh, a raptor had a baby. Oh, boy. This is becoming a bit problematic. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to put up a backup. We're going to put a backup generator right there. No, it's not. No. Right there. We mean unreachable, I guess. It's reachable, I guess, I assure you. Anyways. Just getting the Hyperloop. Why was it not unreachable, I guess? Yeah, okay. Where's the other Hyperloop? Okay, hatchery. Gosh, it's not allowed anywhere. I can't build this thing anywhere. That's water. Okay, so. Guess we're gonna have to do it this way. Well, give it a shot. Okay, so. Why are you panicking? Okay, so. So we're gonna go with the big ones, the big guys, these guys, yeah. Okay, modify the genome, traits, appetites, lifespan. Let's put that up. Yeah, they got that, they got that, they got that. Compatibility. Okay, so save and exit, and let's begin the task. Start that, and then the other one will synthesize another batch of them. Okay, and let's take a look at the Brachiosaurus. So, what is this thing like? Cover, tall nut, wet. Okay, so wetland, water. Okay, so it needs a little bit, a couple things. Okay, so let's see what we got here. So, oh gosh, what was that again? Tall nut, right? Tall nut, okay. Tall nut. Okay, so we can do that. Okay, so I think we got the cover. Yeah, definitely covered. So let's do some water. Water, and more water. Some water here. And then okay, what do we got? Tolerant. Okay. Only one? Goodness gracious me, okay. Finally, got some. Gosh. Okay, so let's. While we're waiting for those, let's deal with these. Missing wetlands? Gosh. Missing wetland. I just put wetland in front of you. What are your problem? What's your problem? Well, you know what? Yeah. Resolve both of those problems. I know it's too crowded, but what are you gonna do?
Transportation underway. Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation personnel, please stand by. Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
Too big. But we can put a small shopping amenity in there. And then we can put a small food amenity.
Wow! At this rate, we'll need to add home to the world's most efficient park manager to the brochure. Nicely done.
Thank you. Okay, and let's release.
Incubation complete. Prepare asset for release.
Look at the size of that thing. I just remember I gotta get my T-Rex going. Alright, release. Ah, yes.
But much like me, the Brachiosaurus has a huge heart. Of course, this dinosaur needs it just to get blood to the very tip of its head and tail. Whereas, I'm just that nice a guy. Did I hear someone snicker back there?
And some friends.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a velociraptor to the park.
Look at the size of those guys. Yeah. Yeah, boys. Girls. Yeah. I love it. These are the ones that you saw in the movie when he goes, it's a dinosaur. And if you haven't noticed, I've been shamelessly using movie quotes in some of the titles. One that said you have a T-Rex, we have a T-Rex. I got a nest right there for them. Okay, let's get back to that. Okay, what's the powers? Address the power issue first. What's the issue? I fail to see exactly what the problem is. Okay, so what's the issue? I fail to see what exactly the cost is. I'm still not sure what the problem is with this. Yeah, okay, so what's... I don't get it. I really don't get it. So you're not being used, like... Look, are you listening for, like... I'm not exactly sure what the problem is here. It looks like it's connected. Okay, you want connection? You know what? Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. Okay, so let's get to the, you know. Using ground fiber. There, I should. Okay, so T-Rex time. Here we go. Edmontosaurus. I quickly got the camera turned around here. Well, let's do some expedition. Well, expeditions are completely pointless. Let's get all the research. Let's get a little bit more research done. So there's more power. There's more stats. We can get cameras. So that's one thing to think about. Medicine. I might as well have some fun with hybrids. The Indominus Rex, yeah. Kids are ours, genome. Okay, so while you're doing that, we're going to release this raptor. Well, we're going to incubate them. Okay, so select eggs. So I just want one male. Fit, nitro, social, strong. Fit, resilient, strong, aggressive, large appetite. Okay, so we're not going to do that one. We're going to just do the one. I just want the male. Okay. Our maintenance teams are not very good, to say the least. Okay, let's speed things up here.
We are pleased to welcome you onto service to the park.
Speed things up here. Get everyone off rest. Making tons of money. $67 million now, everybody. Lots of money. Well, while we're waiting for that, let's take a look at contracts. Rest is over in... Everyone's completely rested. Okay, let's... It's like, I feel like I just need to take control of one of them. So, hey, you guys, yeah. No. Gosh, that's all it was needed was an inspection, guys. I mean, like asking the world here. Okay, so, anyways, moving right along now. Synthesize. We got the T-Rex the way we wanted it to, I think, right? Traits here. Yeah, and more tolerance too. Alright. Oopsies. Okay, while that's happening, go over here. I'm not sure why we're taking contracts necessarily, because they award, you know, like a little bit, from a little bit under to a little bit over $500,000, and we are approaching 70 million, and we're going up in profit. I mean, we're doing nothing but making money, so to speak. So I don't know, I guess contracts, make it a little bit fun.
Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation personnel, please stand by.
Okay, what are we looking at here? Okay, so aggressive. But it's social, so. In incubation. Let's speed that up.
Wow! At this rate, we'll need to add home to the world's most efficient park manager to the brochure. Nicely done.
Complete an expedition. Might as well. I mean, why not? Complete that one. I'm taking the low-hanging fruit contracts.
I often have my head wrapped up in bigger picture planning. It's nice to know that the hard work on the ground is being handled so expertly.
Pretty sure we already have that many. Oh, we don't. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let me finish out this one first. Oh, well, you might as well get one of those going. Oh. Yeah, let's get the Gigasaurus. Yeah. Start on the other one too at the same time. Okay, so okay, rest. You rest. In fact, let's have, yeah. Oh yeah. Bunch of rest, but hey, necessary. Okay, so here we go. Gosh. Oh boy.
I couldn't be certain that joining this group would actually lead to helping the dinosaurs, but oh man, am I glad it is. And really, that's mostly down to your good work. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Tyrannosaurus Rex to the park.
That was the female that just roared, buddy. And she might not be happy that you're here. She did not play well with the other ones. Oh boy. Oh boy. Play nice. Play nice. Oh gosh, they're fighting. Don't kill the other one. Maybe this is just kind of growing pains, kind of welcoming. Coverage way over the limit. Okay, I'll give you some pasture. It's the space which is the problem with them. Problem is, I really can't go anywhere with space. I mean, they're pretty much at the limit. I mean, I guess, I could go a little bit this way, I guess, but, you know. gotta be kidding me. What do you need? I'll give you some more space even. Actually. You see, they're coexisting, kind of. Okay. So, stick with the big boys over here. Where are the new big boys? They're in here, right? Yeah, where are they? Where are my big guys? Oh, there they are. Okay, I want to maybe introduce some more with them. So, no, that's not who they are. There they are. Who are you happy with? Other big guys. Okay. Those ones, right? Oh, oops. Wrong one. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I don't know if we have those. I think an expedition is in order. Alright. So let's go back to the center. Have we not found them yet? We can now look into the Novice Rex. I don't think we have enough, though. So we can't even get that one. That's a hybrid. But we can get the other one that it's friends with. And we're going to in 30-some seconds. As we're Oh, good. And then let's go get more of it. So.
We're both busy people, so let me be direct. I have a task I'd like completing, and I think you're the one for the job.
It's already happening. Okay.
Catering for the needs of these dinosaurs isn't easy. We should make sure that our staff are trained up to the challenge.
Yep. It's like
Efficiency like you've shown can only be the marker of great ambition. I think you and I share that quality.
Please report for dig site selection. After it's
Seconds. Yes, I'm impatient.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site.
Oh no. Open to all shelters. Guys, I mean, these guys are, what's it called? Herbivores, but there's a lot of them. A lot of them. Maintenance team, where are you? The faster you can drive, the better. What are you doing?
Control retaken.
How are they still a threat? Did you just completely fail at your job? They're not threats anymore. Come on, game. What's your problems? Missing ground leaf and pasture. Okay, well that can both be, those both can be fixed.
Juvenile Brachiosaurus are a more manageable size at this point than their parents, of course, but you know, they're not going to stay that way for long. Remember now, a dinosaur, it's a big commitment, it's for life. Theirs and maybe yours.
Okay, so we got that one. Give me a little bit more space to.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for any inconvenience experienced during our recent
Some bees. There we go, 100% genome, modify the genome. And then synthesize another one. There we go. Probably good to see what they prefer in terms of food. Tall leaf, okay. And they like pasture a lot. Well, I think we have plenty of pasture for them. We have a giant space. But let's get some tall leaf out there while we're waiting. So, what are you complaining about? Okay, let's speed that up. We have crossed the $80 million mark. I don't know why I'm doing this, but we're taking another one. We've done that already. Build another one. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, take to the skies and marvel at the sights with our newly opened balloon tour.
I often have my head wrapped up in bigger picture planning. It's nice to know that the hard work on the ground is being handled so expertly.
Another big boy. Love it. I love it. There you go. Has he come out?
This giant herbivore, the Apatosaurus, is quite a sight, as I'm sure you'll agree. Even prehistoric predators would be intimidated by this animal. But don't let first impressions fool you. This can be a gentle dinosaur when treated well.
Coming out, guys. Good. I'm glad the MVU is dispatched. problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Apatosaurus to the park.
Love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome you.
Nature is amoral. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Sometimes triumphant, sometimes tragic. Of course, the death of any animal, let alone one displaced in history, is always a tragedy.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
Yeah. One is more than we can give, and the other one needs aggressive, so weird. Parts is too much of a problem. What's your issue? You're walking it, you're literally walking it. Okay.
Transit has commenced. Asset being transported. Asset transportation in progress.
Just like planted it around you. That's not enough. I don't know how much ground fiber you need. I have covered the area, and it's like, yeah, it's not enough apparently. Thank you. Somebody appreciates it. You're just a problem. And you know how we deal with problems here. Yeah. we have a particular. Yes, we have a particular animal that doesn't seem to care. You know, is unhappy no matter what. And so we're going to fix this problem. Actually, which one is it that can't be pleased? Try Ceratops 14, yes. So we're gonna have you go after Triceratops 14. Yes. It looks like the T-Rexes are getting along well. I mean, in theory, right? I mean, as kids, they're both still alive, right? I mean, I guess one of the most fun things to do to end the series, guys, would be to not open up all the paddocks, but basically just chaos runs wild. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do the Cardinals instead of saving, because some people want to play this after I do this. Yeah, just save it. Okay. Now, here we go. Oh boy.
Asset transportation underway.
Got some infrastructure damage.
Oh boy. Gosh, I'm gleefully laughing. I just released Velociraptors into you know, I just gave Velociraptors basically oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Now the T-Rex. Yep, T-Rexes are out. Nah, dude, leave. Leave. Do not go after that thing. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh. Oh no! Oh! Gosh! Oh no! Where's one of the Velociraptors? They're all. Most of them seem to be
A dinosaur
staying
has
put.
swallowed a cell phone. You know, a prehistoric animal with a ringtone is all fun and games until you remember how the phone got inside it in the first place.
People are just sheer panic. I got these ones are like, yeah, well, whatever. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Those ones are all like, though. Yeah, the capture team can't keep up with the problem. It's for the velociraptors to go out hunting. Yeah, here we go. Oh! Oh! Oh, it's horrible. That's...
I'm on it.
Are any fights breaking out? Like, what if I could do this? Oh.
I'm asking for your help on this one, not on behalf of the conservation sector, but as a personal favor.
Oh no.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Triceratops.
That thing is going full speed after something. It says roaming, but that thing's got a mission. Okay, anyways, guys, I'm gonna call it here. Thanks so much for taking time to. Oh gosh, for taking time to watch. Oh my goodness, for taking time to watch the series Jurassic World Evolution 3. Jurassic World Evolution 3, number 3. I encourage you guys to get this game. The first game is by far a really good one.
An aggressive dinosaur is a risk to everything and everyone around it. This is why we take so many precautions with their enclosures.
Okay, whatever, Lambert. Let me just pause this as it's going catastrophically wrong. Thank you so much for taking time out to watch the series. It's crazy. I encourage you to pick up this game. It's great. The first one's also really good too. That focuses more on the islands though, and it does take you from island to island, basically. In fact, that one takes you through all the islands if you follow the campaign, and then basically gets to the final island where the original park from the original movies was, and it basically says, okay, you're here, and all that stuff you did, it's all here now. Go at it, no limits, so to speak. I mean, you can do that in this one. Basically, you can do sandbox mode. It's unlocked right away. You can do it in the first one too. It's just that one. I don't want to necessarily dump on any of them. The second game is by far the weakest in it. It really is based very heavily on the events of the movie. After the first, on Dominion and such, you basically are spending a lot of time building, like enclosures and preserves to contain or look after the dinosaurs. So why it's funny, why it has chaos mode, which is basically kind of this. It was the weaker entry in the series. Don't be wrong, it's still a beautiful game. It's still a good game, but if you're gonna if you didn't want to pick up the first one because you wanted the latest, because you wanted one of the newer ones, this is the one that you want to get. It's a lot of fun. This gives you a lot of locations. Yes, does it lean heavily on the movies and some of that stuff? It does, in terms of the amount of dinosaurs, but the locations and everything are very varied. Like Hawaii is not in the movies, and we built this park in Hawaii, so it has a lot of things from the movies in terms of the dinosaurs and locations, but it also has a bunch of different locations you could use. I think you remember our first sandbox park that we built when we started Sandbox was in Oregon, or I might have done that off camera and it did not work very well. So the Pacific Northwest was not ideal. However, Hawaii was very ideal, or maybe I probably did something wrong in Northwest. I'm sure some of you guys out there who played these, who are really skilled, are like, oh, I can build a park anywhere, and you probably can. I have no doubt. Just I needed Hawaii, the training wheels, as one of my friends told me, who has never played this game, mind you, but he might have been right. That Hawaii is very easy with the climate, but who knows? I mean, he's from Hawaii himself, so and he's seen the movies. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for taking time out to watch this. I got some more Planet-based and Surviving Mars coming for you guys. Thank you to those of you who watched them and hit like. I'm glad that you've enjoyed those games, so to speak, and so I'll definitely be posting more of them. I'll be putting this one and the rest of the Jurassic World Evolution 3s into a playlist, so that you can do that. I'll rename the first one Start and I'll rename this one The End. So but they'll be in order as it is, as always. But I'll put Start in it so you know where to start, where to end, and I'll put Sandbox start when at the start of this one, not the Northwest one, but the Hawaii one. The Northwest one, I'm pretty sure will be before this one if it's indeed there. But I'll put Sandbox start for the Hawaii, for when we start Hawaii, and I'll put end or something of that sort. They'll be in order regardless. So if you want to watch them, go there. Make sure to hit subscribe so you can come back, so you are here for any videos. Will we come back to Jurassic World Evolution 3? Maybe, I don't know. Possibly if there's an inkling, or if a lot of you comment that you want to see more, we probably would do a park. Not necessarily this one again. We might do a different sandbox park. I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think most of your GNMs carry over, meaning that park we'd open and we'd have access to a bunch of research. I'm not sure if we research everything carries over. I would hope it would, but that's unknown. Anyways, guys, because it carries over in the campaign. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. And well, that doesn't carry over in the campaign. In the campaign, you send it over, so to speak. So to speak. Anyways, guys, until next time, my name is Joyce, and I'm logging off.